It looks that way on paper, but we know, we've watched it through the centuries, right? We know that upsets happen in this moment. Broadway Joe's guarantee and the Jets win. It's just the third Super Bowl. David Tyree's helmet catch as those Giants shock the Patriots in their perfection. And that lesser-known Tom Brady, yeah, they too got past the greatest show on turf. This moment, underdogs emerge.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. A stop made at the 36.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. That's caught for the first. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
1st and 10 now from the 46. The give now to Henderson. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tackle made by Jair Brown.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Henderson here from the gun. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Operating from the gun, here's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Made out a throw on 3rd. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Trying to throw for it with May. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie out of Washington. And the 49ers get the football on the first turnover in the contest. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Purdy on the play action. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Motioning the tight end left. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Purdy. He rolls to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You know, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can you make offensively?
Quickly to Pearson. Through the 45. Still running. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
1st and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown. They send the tight end in motion. McCaffrey will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Need hardly anything here. 2nd and inches. Gets it again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
So Super Bowl 60, a quarter of the way done. We've got the 49ers in front. More from Santa Clara coming up. Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. They start with 2nd and 6. Sticking with Henderson. He finds space for a few yards that time. Yamador Lenore there on the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a New England first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down throw for May. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. May now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. 3rd down upcoming.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Henderson's going to get it on 3rd down. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
4th and 1, why not turn it into a battle up front? You think you got the bigger, badder dudes on the line? Well, they just proved it. No thinking, just do it.
First down, May. Finds a seam down the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's another Patriots. First and goal.
Here's the pistol snap to May. Here we go to Henderson on the jump off. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brian, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here's May. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's May, 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete. They're trying for the end zone, but no luck yet, Brock. That forces 4th and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Here's May again. And he's got it. Has a layup for a quick touchdown. The Patriots earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Going to the ground again on 1st. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Purdy setting up that play action. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. And now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you just kind of wait. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. Now he starts from the 6. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Crazy. Five.
To throw, here's May. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Mario Douglas, the intended target. So that brings up 2nd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Back to the air, it's May. A little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Hey, now on 3rd down. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down.
As a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. Christian McCaffrey on the 49ers return. Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. And hey, we see him under the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it. Pass out quickly here to Kirk. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense to the line, 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. On 3rd down, Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Corliss Waitman on the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. That's taken on the 7th. And that return's going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
First and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. From the gun, it's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. He'll throw it. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. One final shot before the half. He's loaded another one up. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. As this at the 6. He's going to make this to the 28 before going down. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Get set, get set.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Milton Williams making a stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. Now the grass wasn't greener on the outside, Brock. He's tracked down out there, and that loses yards. 4th down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th.
Watch out.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Punting unit out now. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. Fielded at the 11. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. On the right side, Henderson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now, it looks like we're going to need to take a moment, Brock, an injured player on that snap, and it is running back Travion Henderson who's getting looked at. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Stevenson gets it on 3rd down. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought 1st half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just 1 snap later.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, to really create some indecision now defensively.
From the gun is Purdy. Willis caught. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Mike Evans with the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3- or 4-point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. May off the play fake. Ooh, and quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's May. He's going to push one deep down the... He's got it deep downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Here's May to the air. Cut out left. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10, here's Stevenson. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a New England 1st down.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Oh, no, they get him yet again! And the 49ers are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that hit.
Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They stick with McCaffrey. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Hard to believe, but just 1 quarter left in our season. We're through 3 in Super Bowl 60. The 49ers have it with the lead and a chance to be the 3rd team ever to win 6 titles. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Outside. 18.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Following the false start penalty, here's third down and longer.
Get set.
Third and long for him here. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on third down.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Sets up a first down and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now the punt return nearly didn't. The offense getting a chance to find the end zone here themselves. It's first and goal.
Hey, what's up?
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
49ers 4-yard line.
You're going to sit up.
May now from the gun. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots now trail by just a point in the fourth. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Now they're on for the most important extra point of their entire season. And he hits that point after, so we're all set up for a heck of a finish here. We're tied in the final frame of the Super Bowl. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. The window to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
It is cut left side. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 6 yards to go here. It's third down. Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play good for 17 and a first down. Play action now with Purdy. Buying some time right. Sends this to the end zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots get a great return up close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Here's May on first and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Patriots will have a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Patriots with a little more work to do to win it here. First down from the 42. They'll give up the middle to Stevenson. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Here goes tonight. Ready, what's that?
They go again with Stevenson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Here goes tonight. Ready, what's that?
Back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready, what's that?
Looking to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Big moment here for Andres Borregales. This will be a 44-yard look. That one is good. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. That kick might just win them this game.
Lindo to return it. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
They gave the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
From the gun, McCaffrey. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Setting up to pass. All the left side. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Get set. Watch out.
They kick the running back in motion. Here he is to throw. He's got a man left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. He'll look to throw it. To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And he's tackled for a 4th gain. So they call a timeout. So that is their final one. And with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it or do they just kick it now? 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Get set. Watch out.
To throw again, it's Purdy. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
It's looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. Now, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
On the return, here's Jones. And that return comes to a close, which means buckle up, everybody. We've got some extra football on the way. So overtime in the playoffs, Brock, no longer an oddity compared to our first 18 weeks. It's all going to work the same now. Both teams guaranteed a shot with the football regardless of who wins the opening toss. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, it is next score wins. And postseason overtime no longer different from what we saw in the regular season. A touchdown on the opening drive doesn't end things. The other side's going to get a chance to retort. And if the game remains tied beyond that, then it is sudden death. That field goal saved their Super Bowl at the last possible moment. And now we're going to see overtime decide a winner. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Safe Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Again, left side to McCaffrey. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Get set. 118.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Purdy on the play action. Vacates quickly left side. That's low and bounces short of his man. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
All right, needing 3 yards here on 3rd down if they want to keep this opening drive of overtime going. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Off the play fake, Purdy. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he gets this forward to the 19. Working quickly here.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 6. 1st down.
Play action now. Purdy. And the Patriots get there and take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Every down carries such importance in overtime of the Super Bowl. Here's 2nd. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
18. Watch out.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
Okay, not a game winner, but it's a start. And now the pressure clearly swings to your defense as you're now a stop away from winning this game.
The ball is on the tee, Brock. An entire NFL season has led to this one possession. A Super Bowl could be won or lost here as it's away. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Certainly got to pick your shots. When to be aggressive defensively, Kate, when you get here to overtime. You send a blitz, it better get home. It better have an effect, and that time it did, forcing the incompletion.
Need at least a field goal here, Brock, but a touchdown would win it all. Time to get to work here on second down. Back to the air. It's May. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to act.
49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Here's the pistol snap to May. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Oh, okay, those are the gut punches offensively. That could have been a touchdown. That's their biggest miss of this game, because instead of celebrating in midfield, now they got to go back to work and try to get another look just like that one.
Now to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know you got to execute, convert on these third downs.
Throwing now. Look at that power, deep left side. And the game is over thanks to that interception. And the 49ers take over as he ties the single-game record with 4 interceptions. And once again, we're going to have a party in the Bay tonight. The San Francisco 49ers are Super Bowl champions. So for our entire crew here at EA Sports, for my partner Brock Heward and myself, that's going to do it on another fantastic NFL season. We cannot wait to catch you all again in the fall. I'm Kate Scott. Wherever and however you've been watching, please get home safe tonight, everybody. Good night from Santa Clara.